You wanna? I used to be like, hell yeah, but this motherfucker was selling out the apartment, so we had a co-ed suite, and my roommate Gina used to hate this motherfucker. I used to be like, he's not selling, he's not selling. This motherfucker would make us sell right in front of her. 5 weird-looking white dudes looking suspicious as fuck used to walk into the fucking apartment and cop some weed, but man, that shit was fun. I hate Sally Mae and the bills that come after school, but those are good times. I smoked the best weed during that time. Church.
The seized testicles. This technique can be used against attacks from the front, side, or rear. It is very easy to use. It entails reaching between the attacker's legs and crushing his testicles by squeezing hard with your hand. A variation of this technique is a smash strike to the testicles with the forearm.
It's really me. I can show you the world. Want to meet me in the hallway?
Sure.
Come on.
Yeah, estamos aquí, puto.
People love to tell stories about the border. Took a picture with the meat, I sipped the tamarindo soda, and I know you seen me crossing on the news. Cross that bitch so fly, I ain't even scuffed my shoes. Puto came to pour the salt, and it's true. Deported my cousin back the next day. Just as a reminder to my haters. Philly Brown, April 19, I'm coming to your theater. Puto started from the border, now we're here. Started from the border, now the whole fam fucking here. Started from the border, now we're here. I'm here, puto. Started from the border, now my primos and my tios here. Started from the border, now we're here, puto. Started from the border, now the whole fam fucking here. Started from the border, now we're here. Started from the border, now my tia and my tios here.
No policia, homie, we don't feel that. Fuck a big wall, homie, we can jump that. When gringos come around, we never say shit. You never know who works for immigration. No Burger King, homie, we don't eat that. Fuck a cheeseburger with that tortilla. These tacos give me hella constipation. I had a couple warrants, so I had to change my name. Cause we started from the border, now we here. It started from the border, now my whole family's fucking here. Started from the border, now we here. It started from the border, man, Coyote brought me here, homie.
¿Qué pasó, tía? No, apenas llegó. A huevo. No, pues no, pásale, pásale, no hay pedo. Al rato van a llegar los demás. And guess what? There's more coming, puto. And guess what? If we bounce, the economy shuts down, puto. No more hot chicks on Univision, puto. No more game shows that last all weekend. Saturday and pinche Sunday, puto. Without us, no more interesting snacks. No more hybrid snacks. Doritos with the tapatillos and all these cucumber Gatorade with lime, puto. Tamarindos. We did that. We brought that. Y'all be on the lookout for the muck tamale. McDonald's getting hip with it. You know what I'm saying? Lil Mo.
Yes. One hell of a party, homie.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys want to grab some booze, there's
Shout out to Lil Moco. All right, so we back
Yeah.
on the Get Focused Show, mmeradio.com, isbnradio.com, also syndicated through battingentradio.com.
Focus.
Power Through Indie Republic. The show is sponsored by Veridian. That's power with a purpose. Save 20% on your electrical bill by logging on to
Save 20%.
www.veridian.com
Save 20%.
/ for you ghetto people / help and save. And save 20% works for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It reaches, I think, 16 states. You know what I'm saying? All the way
Awesome.
down to like Tennessee or something like that. And it's actually wind power. You know what I'm saying? So
You're saving the planet. You're
yes,
saving money.
You're not using that crazy nuclear power.
You're not getting
shit.
caught by the feds.
And you're not getting middleman through PSC&G. See, PSC&G is the middleman. They, you know what I'm saying? They're kind of like the hustler that you go get your trees from or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And boom, you pay them. You pay them for them to give you light, and you get tax. So get your own power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Get your own thing.
Yes. We have Miss Justina in the house.
Justina.
Hello. What's up, Get Focused Show? Thank you for having me here.
Okay.
I'm feeling very focused.
Are you?
Yes.
Thank you for coming through.
Absolutely.
I like your videos. I like Route 80.
Thank you.
Especially that other video with what's it called?
Almost everything?
No.
Reputation?
No. The one
Hold up.
that y'all dressed crazy. with the crazy makeup.
Oh, Halloween.
Yes, Halloween. That's like
Oh,
one of my famous tracks. And
Oh, thank you.
and
Okay.
and
Oh my God, that video.
and I was looking at the like pictures from the
Pictures.
video.
I just got the video today
It's
from
gonna
the
look, yo.
director. It came crazy. Crazy.
Shout out to the ladies from the warehouse. 'Cause I saw you shot a video at Jenny Tess. Shout out to Jenny.
Yeah,
and the
shout out to
girls.
That's the
Jenny.
video.
Shout out to Paula.
That's the
Yup.
video, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We did 3 locations. One was a club scene. One was, well, I'm not gonna say what the other scene was, but you'll see. And then the one was at the salon. So yeah, it was cool. Basically, in the song, I say scary bitches all looking like Halloween. So everyone was looking like Halloween, and the makeup and everything else matched that. So the video is definitely a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be my first video on Vivo.
Oh wow, I want to check
So,
that out. Shout out
yeah,
to the
so
girls.
listen.
They were at the retro fair. You got to come through and party with us.
I
man.
know. Yeah,
On the boat.
that was this past.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah,
We
I
was all
had-
there.
You know what? I wanted to come, but we went out for my dad's birthday.
Oh, shout out to the dad. Happy birthday.
Shout out to my dad. Happy birthday. We went out for his birthday that night, and then the next morning I had to walk in a fashion show and perform.
Awesome.
So I had to look fresh. So I
Yes.
knew if I went, and I had to be up at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
So,
So
you were responsible. You were responsible.
I knew if I
alright.
went to the retro fair, I said, when they told me the boat wasn't coming back till 4, I knew I wasn't getting back to Jersey and in bed till like
No,
5.
of course,
and then
of
I had
course. No, but you
So I
come
couldn't
around
do
the
it.
next time. You're more than welcome to.
yeah,
now,
for sure.
now, speaking of your music and your style, what's the inspiration for Halloween? Because I like that you said bitches are looking like Halloween. Like, what inspired you? Because you know where I'm gonna go with that, right?
I'm not sure, but well, basically what made me write it, and shout out to the producers, they're from Cali, Ryan and Smitty, and they're really really dope. But you know, I started a fashion blog this past year, and my fashion blog's been doing really well and taking off, and people always ask me, oh, where'd you get this, where'd you get that? So I put it up, and it's not like, you know, I don't wear a whole bunch of like name brand stuff. I just make it look good, just the way I put it all
Definitely.
together. But you know, a lot of females in the industry, and you know, just some females in general too, but especially in the industry, everything on them is fake. You know, their boobs
That's
are
where I
fake.
was going to. Thank you,
Their
honey.
ass
Ring
is
the bell.
fake.
Thank you. Thank you. That's where I was going with that.
You know what I mean? Their face is fake. You know, lifts and this and that, and everything's fake. So like, one thing about me that I think is different from a lot of the female artists, and especially female rappers, is everything on me is real. I mean, all the female rappers have fake asses.
Of course, and that's why
They all do.
I
Like,
love
I'll
the
take a fatter
concept.
ass too, but I'm not gonna like. I'll just work out for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just lightly like poking fun at people, and all my friends and my people are good sports, because all the females in the video got like real crazy looking. So
Yeah, it was crazy. I want to see that video.
I want to see that video.
it's really
I
really
want to see the
good.
video. Yeah, like I said, shout out to the warehouse.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies.
Yes. How'd you get the name Justina? How did that come about? Is that your real name?
Just
or-
my parents.
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much.
Oh,
You know, I
okay,
just
okay,
came
okay.
out and they were like, she looks like this. Well, no, you know what? Actually, see, I'm born on Valentine's Day. So my parents were going between Valentina, which would have been dope.
Definitely
But
would've been
I
Valentina.
they were going between Valentina and Justine. So they went with Justine. My actual government name is Justine. And I used to just, go by Just. And then, one day, me and my producer, Shy Bugs, shout out to Shy Bugs, we were like, well,
Yes. Shout out to Mr. Bugs.
yeah.
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Shy. That's my big bro.
Yo, he actually, real quick, he actually came here.
Yes, he
with
did.
With a
Oh,
MP.
that was here?
Yeah,
Oh, I think I saw that
He came with an
interview.
MP3, like an MP3 player.
And he built the beat.
Yeah, and he built the beat live on the air. Had
Get
me
out of
freestyling
here.
with him.
I saw that.
Yes, yeah.
I saw that.
That's why he's a
That's
personal.
my brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
close,
that's definitely my
real
brother.
good friend
Shout
to the
out
room.
Shy Bugs.
So go ahead.
So anyway, one day we were like, all right, people still call me Just, but that's like an abbreviation of a name. So the thing is about the name Justine and it being 2-syllable, you would really need a last name, which my last name is not pronounceable or spellable or anything else, and it's just not conducive to an artist name. So I'm Italian, and my family would call me Justina, it's just Justina in Italian. So we were just like, Justina's dope, and it's kind of the one name thing. It's cool. It's kind of like and it kind of has that ring like a Beyonce or like just a Rihanna, like just a one name thing.
Yes.
And we just went with Justina, and I think it's different. Really, no one I'm not really like fighting anyone for the name. There's no really
Yeah.
popular Justina or
So
Justina.
it would be like Justina?
Justina.
Yeah, because I know someone named Justin. He's Spanish. They're like, Justin.
Yeah, so like I know in Spanish it's Justina, like you don't say
Justina,
the J,
yeah.
but in Italian it's Justina. Justina.
That's
So
fine, okay.
yeah, so we just went with that and kept the one name, and I still wanted, like, I really like my name, so I want to go with that. And then just recently we kind of, my artist name is Justina, but we kind of expanded that to Justina Valentine. So I like that.
Now,
That's
real
hot.
quick on Valentine.
And you were born on that day.
Yeah, I always give the history of Valentine. Do you know the history of Valentine?
I don't. It's probably some demonic
It was a
shit.
no. It was
No,
back
the real
in
story
Rome.
about
It wasn't in Rome.
I'm assuming so. I'm not too familiar.
Rome
with the
or
story.
Italy or
It
it
should
was
be
Rome.
Rome.
Yes, it was a preacher, and back in the day you couldn't have a girlfriend if you were in the army. So what he would do is he would hold, like, I guess these secret parties where the person would hook up with their loved one. So the king ended up finding out, and they actually beheaded him because of the cause. You know what I'm saying? So and his name was Valentino.
Valentino?
Yeah.
Really? It was some demonic
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, they still chopped his head
No,
off.
they beheaded.
Ouch.
The king sent to kill him, and you know what I'm saying. His daughter kept on the name, so that's where San Valentine started from.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's the story.
That's yeah.
I like it. It has a nice ring to it. Just
It does.
Thank you.
I like it
I like the Valentine on there, and then
because you be killing them.
you see.
You see what I'm
And I didn't
saying?
even know the history behind it. But no, so but most people know me just as Justina, and my album that's dropping like end of summer, early fall is titled Valentine. So it's titled Valentine, and then moving from there forward, I'm gonna kind of like adopt it as the last name type thing, and go from there.
So how long have you been doing music in general? To everybody.
I mean, I come from a really musical family, so like music's always been just like part of my surroundings. My dad's in a band. He's a lead singer. He plays the
Awesome.
guitar, plays the harmonica.
Wow.
And in his band, it's him and his brother and my other uncle, and they all grew up on the same block together in Clifton, and they named their band the name of the block that they grew on. So, and then my cousin is my dad's brother.
What?
His son, my cousin, is the drummer in my band.
So you guys are all linked up into music, and it's a family affair.
It's a family. It truly
I
is a
love
family
that.
affair. Like my grandparents sang for the troops. My grandfather was
Wow.
in theater. So like, just as a kid, like I would do all the school plays and shows. I would do the school play, the town plays in Clifton. Like, so I really have just been into like
Jersey.
born and raised in Jersey, and I've just been in like theater and music and dance and just the arts.
Awesome.
Like, my whole life. I've been recording for like 8 years. I mean, I started this shit like with Shy. That's why I say like that's really like my brother. That's my family.
Awesome.
So
So,
real quick, I'm trying to dig in your
yeah.
brain. What was the first hip hop song that you heard that made you be like, okay, this is what I want to
ever
do?
in life?
Yes, ever
ever.
in life. I want
Like-
to get them in there.
I don't know
Wanna
the
do this.
first
I've
hip
been
hop song
cerebral.
that I ever heard, but I know the hip hop that made me fall in love with hip hop because I was raised in a house of rock and roll. My dad's a rock and roll dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm sure.
Beatles, Frank Sinatra. Like I know tons of old school music via my
But it's
dad.
awesome to have that diversity because
Yeah.
it makes you appreciate every avenue of it.
Yeah, but like when I fell in love with hip hop was like Little Kim and
Yeah,
Nas and Tupac and Biggie. But really, my favorite rappers of all time are Little Kim and Tupac. Nas is like right there with them, and of course, like I love Biggie and Jay-Z and Eminem, and I could go on and on and on. But if I had to pick one female, one male, it'd be Tupac and Little Kim. We used to put my name in all Little Kim's rhymes.
Actually, she was at Summer Jam.
She was at Summer Jam, so we
I was not missed it.
we're gonna be talking
Amazing.
about
We're
it
gonna talk about it a little bit. You gotta be here with us.
I love Lil Kim. Like,
Me
that's
too.
my bitch.
No, and she
I
did.
love
She
it.
was such a huge influence.
Little Kim or Foxy?
Little
I like
Kim.
Foxy.
I'm
You
a
said
Little
what became
Kim.
of
Lil
her?
Kim was my
Little
favorite.
Kim or Foxy.
Little Kim was my
Little
favorite.
Kim all
Lil'
day.
Kim, the queen bee, so you best say
I like
me.
Foxy though
Can
too.
I put
Foxy-
Foxy was like me by the VIP, the stairwells. Like she,
Yo, and
they
on
were
the
both.
firm,
They both came out around the same time, and it was a dope competition. You know, a little bit.
Great competition.
Yeah.
A little
At that
bit,
time, it was
but
good.
not like the
And they were
bullshit we
young.
see
They
now.
were
And they were
young.
young and they were doing it. So shout out to them.
Yeah, no, I mean Foxy's great, but like I just
Yeah,
I
Little
love
Kim
Lil' Kim.
definitely just her
That's
style,
my chick.
everything. So
Uh,
do you, sorry, do you find yourself like lyrically like similar to Little Kim's style, or you think you're a little bit different from that?
Not really. I mean, I don't know. I guess some stuff's comparable. You know what I mean? Cause I do raunchy shit too sometimes, which is like very Little
Yeah.
Kim-esque, you know. But lyrically, I don't really think so. Cause Little Kim's flow was like really close to Biggie's flow, and
Very.
Yeah.
I think I have more of like a Joe Button flow, if anything, kind of
Okay.
like animated and
Anime, wild.
and whatever. Yeah, but my new stuff that's on the Valentine album is really like probably left field of anything you guys heard from me. It's like Amy Winehouse meets
The Runaways with hip hop.
with the
You
Runaways
give me like
with a little
that
bit
type
of
of
Lauryn
thing.
Hill. Like it's still hip hop, but it's very
Different.
doo-woppy and Amy Wine. Like my
Yeah.
new stuff that I've been performing out, when I perform out, people are like, you know, and I don't necessarily like to make the comparison because Amy Winehouse, rest in peace, like
Yeah.
she was the shit.
Yeah.
But like I keep getting that
Getting that.
comparison every time I play
Of
out.
course.
So
I'm getting that
it's called
comparison.
Valentine. Is this because you're speaking on your like love life? Is it about relationship type of a thing, or is it just because you're gonna go with that as your name? That's how you're gonna introduce.
You were born on
yourself to the
Valentine's
world.
Day, though, right?
Yeah, no, you know what? I actually had the name for the album before I even decided to take that on as the
To
second part of my
take
name.
it
All right, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So how'd you come up with that for your project? Like, how did you think Valentine? Is it?
Well, the whole album is kind of based around a relationship. But it's not
okay.
just relationship songs.
Okay.
I got the club songs.
No,
I got
no.
the Brats featured on the album.
Tell
Shout
a
to the
story.
Brat. She's on a club song.
Nice.
But
Really, the brat?
yeah,
shout out to
that's
her.
the homegirl.
Cool.
Shout out to the Brat. It definitely. Let's just say it definitely follows a storyline. I don't want to say too much because I want you to be surprised.
Yeah.
to hear it.
Of course.
But the album follows a storyline, and it's the most cohesive piece of work I've ever put out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
amazing.
So
Nice.
I'm excited.
Now that we asked you about your hip hop influences, since you said you come from a family of deep musicians, tell us a little bit about the rock side that sprinkles that Amy Winehouse. Because look at everybody sees what she has on. She has this
I love her outfit.
fly 80 chain.
Yes.
Her
That's for the Route 80 mix.
that's
Yes.
that's
right. I love
Jersey. Her style is just explain to a
all day.
little bit about that rock and roll side because I see it a mixture of that eclecticness.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I love rockers. I love like I don't give a what attitude, and that's why I love me like a rock dude with the long hair and tattoos all over and just the crazy like wild, So a lot of my style is influenced like that. Like I'll, or even like I could have on a pretty sundress one day, but I might still throw on my punk boots. You know what I mean? And be bangled up and whatever. And I really like draw my style and inspiration from a lot of things. I love pinup inspired style. I love rock and roll, of course. And then I might throw on an urban twist. I might be dressed all pinup and whatever, and then throw on some door knockers or something. You know what I mean?
Now, my question to you: being your album is coming up. If you could choose somebody to work with, who would you definitely have on that album?
If I could choose one person,
Yes, one person.
like a producer, an artist,
Or
or anything.
artist, band, whatever.
I would say if I could have a feature from any artist, like any hip hop artist, I'd probably say like a Big Sean, Drake. Drake always kills it.
That's definitely a good look.
I think Drake and Sean really, as far as like males, as far as that goes, like Big Sean probably has the hottest flow to me of new males out.
Yeah.
You think better than Kendrick?
I love his.
You say better than Kendrick?
I forgot about
Yeah,
Kendrick.
Kendrick
Kendrick's
is-
dope too.
Kendrick is dope.
Kendrick's super dope. I don't know. That's a close call, but
And then
definitely
better than, like, I feel Big Sean has a hot flow, but
He does, but
what's his name? From Brooklyn. He's young. Joey Badass.
Oh, Joey
Oh,
Badass.
Yeah,
Joey
Joey
Badass
Badass.
is dope too.
yeah, he was
See-
actually at the
They're-
He has a
festival.
nice flow.
They're all dope. They're all
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
But I mean, if I could only pick one for
Yeah.
a feature, I'd probably say
Oh.
I'd say Kendrick. Hey, look, I'll take a feature from all four of them.
Of
Like,
course,
at
yeah.
Same damn time, right?
the same damn time on the same damn track.
Word.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so
they're
Big
all
Sean.
dope. As far as females, I would do like I would do some weird shit, like
Yeah, I
maybe
can
like
see you just-
Florence, and the machine. Maybe
I
like
love her. I love
snatch her
her.
up.
Shake it up.
Yeah,
Yes, she's dope.
I snatch her up. I was snatch
Florence
like
from Florence and the Machine. That would be crazy. She came out in that song that's really popular right now. That
the new
see that, what's his name?
yeah.
Calvin
Macklemore.
Harris.
That's a great song.
Yes, with Calvin Harris is
Yeah.
I know what you're talking. Bulletproof, right?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's not her.
that's her.
That's
That's
the, I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
But I know the Florence is one that you're talking about. I would snatch up like a singer because as far as
Yeah,
female rappers go,
vocal, yeah.
I mean, really,
I can see something.
only
that'd be dope.
Nicki's the only female rapper who's really doing it on a big level.
And it's not that
on a-
simple.
No,
like on a
it's not.
major level.
She's on a major level. She's
That's
on a
what-
major level. There's
That's
no
what
one
I'm
that's
saying.
really on
I mean, there's been a few that have almost cracked, like the chick from New York,
Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks,
Oh,
almost
Azalea Banks.
Yeah,
cracked.
she almost
Yeah.
cracked with the 212
Iggy
joint.
Azalea
Iggy Azalea
almost
also
cracked.
too.
It had-
Sean could have almost cracked, but none. The thing is, like,
It's
you
a
know,
formula too, though.
Yeah.
Well, it is,
see
but
that.
you guys might agree or disagree with me. But me, like, seeing it and kind of being it, the industry isn't necessarily ready for a white chick rapper yet. They're not.
Yeah.
They're ready for the white boy rappers. The white boy
Yeah.
rappers are like roaches now.
Yeah.
If I hear about a new white boy rapper every day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot,
And you know what? That's a good point because you could break the pink ceiling as you call it because it's very true. I don't see that room for
There's
that.
not even
Very true.
not even black female rappers are,
Yeah,
are breaking
are
through. Only
acceptable,
Nicki
yeah,
was
exactly.
really able to do it, and now Nicki went all the way pop. But as far as like, I mean, white dude rappers are in there. That frat rap, it's a whole demographic. I could probably name to you 5 white dude rappers that you guys
Yeah.
have probably never even heard of yet. And I
Oh,
know
yeah,
just from
and they're
touring
out
being
there.
around, and they're making money, and they
Yeah.
have huge like. Have you ever heard of T Mills?
Yes, I have. I actually follow him on Instagram.
He's dope. Mod
I
Son,
like him.
Matza, no.
G Easy,
No.
Chris Webby.
No.
I mean, these are huge. Huey Mack,
Yes, I heard of that dude.
Mike Stud.
What?
Action
What's the dude
Bronson?
from Action Bronson from
Bronson.
Queens?
Action
Yeah,
Bronson.
everybody
He's
knows
nasty.
Yeah, Action
Yeah.
Bronson
This-
is like.
But that's what I'm saying. There's
He's
a
cracking
ton
though.
of white dude rappers, and I mean, they have followings like 100,000 plus,
Oh, what about
touring
Asher
all
Roth?
over. I
What
mean,
about Asher Roth?
Yeah.
oh, Asher Roth, yeah.
I just feel with the right promotion, you could
Macklemore.
definitely blow up. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is
Because you
so
do have
dope.
that look.
Mac Miller too.
Macklemore with the.
Mac Miller. I mean, there's
Mac
MGK,
Miller, MGK.
Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, yes,
I
but
mean,
you know what?
yeah,
I mean, we
Yellow
could
Wolf,
go
yeah.
on and on and on. There's a ton of white boy
I
rappers
agree.
right now.
That's a
Ton.
very-
They're not ready for a white girl rapper, which is cool because I don't
That's a
want to
good
just
point.
be pigeonholed as a rapper anyway.
I think
So
they're
if they
ready.
want to accept me for my singing first, and then I come in and drop 16, they're like, "Good Lord, Jesus, what is she doing?" That's fine. I'll come in as a singer first. It doesn't bother me, but the industry's only ready for what like they're ready for. You know what I mean?
All right. What? No. Let's go into some music.
Let's do
Music.
it.
I want people. You want to go off the Route 80? You want to do something off the route?
You play something for me.
Or I still have that music? I think I
I
do
have
from
Halloween
last.
on my flash drive.
I need that. All right. So we back. We want to take a quick little music break.
With Justina.
Yes. If you want more of the music, log on to www.datpiff.com/Justina Route 80 mixtape, or you could just type in Route 80.
JustinaMusic.com will bring you to
Jersey.
everything.
Exactly. All right. What song do you want to get
What
into,
do you want
Rico?
to play? What are you guys in the mood for? Are you guys in like an up-tempo mood? You know, chill. I feel like the vibe is real chill.
Let's do
We could do-
chill.
We're
Whatever
chilling.
you
Let's do
want
Another
the
Man's
listeners
Treasure.
to get in. What
Okay.
is it called?
Another Man's Treasure.
Another Man's
This is
Treasure.
one of my personal faves off Route 80.
All right, guys. Tune
The
in.
Get Focused
Justina
Show.
Valentine.
Another man's treasure.
MMERadio.com,
Get
SBMRadio.com,
focused.
also syndicated through BraddockENTRadio.com.
I'm not sure how I want to start this, but dear friend,
I'm like a cross between Adele and Eminem. Oh, just look at him, so mad at me, friend. Why, it's been so long. I sang you a song. Well, if you just call, I make an exception.
just a phone call away.
And everything is still a fuzz. Since we lost our touch, I have grown so much. You'd be proud I blush at the thought of you all over me again. Always be my special friend.
Remember when I got all drunk, you bugged out?
Remember when I kicked down the door, blood all on my face. I was immature. You put me right in my place. Said that I would change, and I thought I would. And this time for good. Change the spots on a leopard. Sometimes I wish I could. Then what happened next? Verbal wars and nasty texts. I got this and that on you, all type of crazy threats. You said I was garbage and you could have whoever, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. There's rules to play if you choose the game, but you never even knew what you threw away. You don't know what you got till it's gone. We say goodbye, we parted ways, but you don't even know what you threw away. You can go around the world and you'll never find a diamond like me. We go tit for tat. This is done, we can't get back. Everyone around us wants us to detach, but we relapse. I just couldn't stay away. Curiosity killed the cat, they say. My pussy must have strayed. It's like a drug, I'm heroin up in your vein. Without me in your life, the world don't look the same. The pain remains untamed till that becomes the norm. Look out the window and the garden's full of thorns. I thought all we need is love, but what about trust? We left that in the dust with our sanity. You said I'm garbage and you could have whoever, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. There's rules to play if you choose the game, but you never even knew what you threw away. You don't know what you got till it's gone. We say goodbye, we parted ways, but you don't even know what you threw away. You can go around the world and you'll never find a diamond like me. Now, you said I'm garbage and you could have whoever, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. You said I'm garbage and you could have whoever, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. There's rules to play if you choose the game, but you never even knew what you threw away. You don't know what you got till it's gone. We say goodbye, we parted ways, but you don't even know what you threw away. You can go around the world and you'll never find a diamond like me. Till we meet again. Oh, my love, Justina. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo.
Justina Route 80. The Get Focused Show. MMERadio.com. It'sBeingRadio.com.
I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch. Fuck a eight, I need O's. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch. Fuck a eight, I need O's. I'm a North New Jersey wild bitch. I'm a North New Jersey wild bitch. Everybody over here is mobbed up and they might just take you hostage. You're a no style having mad bitch. I'm a trendsetter, my swag drip. Yo, shh, keep it down, bitch. And I'ma fuck you, blow it loud, bitch. Everywhere I go, they watching me when I walk. Hear my buzz growing, they loving me in New York. I ain't so versatile, good at any which way. Call me chameleon in the streets, good Chile. I am an animal and I'm busting out my cage. I am a hustler and I go where I get paid. Chop it, then I bag it, then push it, I'll get the cabbage. If you ready for the madness, I welcome you to the rage. Eat pills, we get crazy on them. Refills, get my ladies on them. Mustache, put my gravy on them. Zoned out, I get wavy on them. I'm worldwide now, I'm universal, bitch. There she go, that's Jane Doe. There she go, that's Jane Doe. There she go, that's Jane Doe. Hold up, that's just cold as ice. Leave them bitches froze. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. I'm a wild bitch, I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch, fuck a eighth, I need O's. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. I'm a wild bitch, I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch, fuck a eighth, I need O's.
Second dick, I had to flip. A wild bitch, and I'm passionate with it. Energy and chemistry, like a cocaine chemist. Yeah, bitch, use a trick, so now Trixie finished. I be packing automatic sights, pics in my fitted. A wild bitch, yeah, bitch, going lyric for lyric. Chris, a wild bitch, baby, is a part of my spirit. The female Slim Shady, going hard on a midget. A wild bitch, anybody can get it. I'm a rider, a survivor, getting dough in the Civic. Fuck your baby mama, drive low in a minute. She is smart, you a duck, pushing me to the limit. I'm a wild bitch, no I'm committed. I'm a wild bitch, about to get it. I'm a wild bitch, cow, pow, bitch. Fuck that, Justina, I'ma shut him down, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. I'm a wild bitch, I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch, fuck a eighth, I need O's. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. Yeah, bitch, call me Lilo. I'm a wild bitch, I'm a wild bitch. I'm a wild bitch, fuck a eighth, I need O's.
Alright, we are back on the Get Focused show.
Focus.
Remember, everybody, it is going down June 29th. The Traffic Light Affair. Green if you're single. Red if you're taken.
And yellow if you.
Perceive car. Yes.
That means
If you
you're
got
only,
wifey.
like,
It's kind of
You got, a,
complicated.
you got a boo and a boyfriend
And a
some
little
other shit,
roster,
but,
a little
but you
lineup.
still want to get some ass.
If you left wifey at home. Or, you know, whatever the case is.
And
But
what's red? Oh, that's stop.
That's stop it
Stop.
because I'm taken.
I stop.
No tócame.
The first hour, all male review for the ladies. We're gonna have, I believe, 3 performances on this boat.
Really?
Hookahs, of course, premium hookahs, the best. Free buffet. You know what I'm saying? Get your plate, a nice rice, beans with some chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Arroz con pollo.
Arroz con pollo, and with carne guisada. Some pernil, and you get to rock out from 12 to 4. You know the boat goes all the way underneath George Washington Bridge,
And
Manhattan
it starts
Bridge,
swimming.
Brooklyn Bridge. Yo, it passes right next to the Statue of Liberty. Dancing music, bottle specials
come
all
through.
night. If you want to celebrate your birthday, hit me up, LouMMERadio@gmail.com.
So who's performing? I'm saying you might have to have Justina Valentine come through.
Oh, cheesy.
We
know
don't know
what I
yet.
mean?
Of course, we're gonna have to work. We'll
Might
talk.
have
We'll
to work
talk.
it out.
We'll talk it out.
29th of June.
Shout out
Yes.
to Sage and Tyler. If
Shout
you
to
want to
Sage
perform on the boat, hit
Right,
up Sage and Tyler. I believe it's Sage and Tyler 2006 at Hotmail.
Hotmail. Yes, that's his
Yes,
email.
yes. If
Check
you want
him
to
out.
perform, he only has 3 slots, and I believe he has 1 artist already. So
Shout out to people who put the year at the end of their email because it's like either their birth year or the year that they finally
I
got
have
an
a
email.
year. I got a year.
Or the year
Mine
they
was
made it.
2001. That's when I
Dude,
had my first
So
email.
that's when you got your
Something
email.
like that.
2001.
So it's like, okay, she's been grinding since
you
2001.
know what?
That's
It's
a long
European. It's European
Been
people. They
grinding.
actually put their they put the year after.
They're like
the
their
email.
full name, their birthday. It's like you should put at your address. So everybody
might-
can just
you
find
might
it.
as well.
Right?
You might as well have your blood
silly.
type and everything. You know what I'm
You know
saying? no, but yeah.
Shout out to him. He does it
That's some
pretty well.
AOL shit right there. That's
That
some
is AOL. That's where I got that habit from.
If somebody has
AOL.
AOL, they're old school. Do you guys have AOL?
I think I still do, but I don't
I don't
remember
have an AOL
I used to have
Yeah,
Mi
like
Gente.
Gmail, Yahoo. Like when someone gives you the at AOL, you're like, oh, they're old school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yo,
it's
does
true.
that still exist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yahoo, baby.
My father
All
had
day.
an AOL. Shout out
I
to
had
him.
AOL back in the day, but I wouldn't even know.
Yo, that was
you
the
know?
shit.
I used to have what?
ASN.
Well, remember the chat rooms
Or
at AOL used to
what
be
was
poppin'.
it? State location.
It's the messenger.
On
No,
Yahoo?
but it was
I am AIM.
yeah, but
Oh,
it
no.
was state location and
The chat rooms you're talking about.
yeah, but you would drop it, you know what I'm saying, like
Where you're from?
Drop it
yeah,
like it's
yeah,
hot?
state location. What was it? SL
I don't know.
Somebody call up. If somebody calls up and lets me know what were the code words from back in the
For
day.
AOL?
Yes,
I had
yes,
AOL back in like
cuz one was
98.
one was age, location and state ASL.
You was
ASL,
Sexual
all
origin.
right.
Damn, you was in a
I was
lot
getting,
of
yo,
chat
I
rooms,
was
bro.
you was
getting,
chatting
yo,
it down. You was getting mad
yo,
bitches.
I was,
You was in the
I was
Latinos and
AOL
Latinos
pimping.
Latinos and
I was
White
AOL
girls, pictures
pimping
through AIM.
he was selling BB
all
pictures.
day, yo, all day.
could.
Yo, I have macked it in every social media network
a hoe in
possible.
every area code.
Xbox,
That's why they call him Lou
you
Hefner.
Xbox,
The
you
international
call
hoe.
it.
That's what they call you, Lou Hefner?
Yes,
That's
yes,
That's
yes. You know
Are
what I'm
you still
saying?
hoeing, or do you have a girlfriend?
Uh,
Oh, so you're wearing
Best
To
off.
answer that question
Oh,
for
so-
200.
so you're wearing yellow to the party?
I like that. Justina laid it on.
Do it.
Girl
You're-
power. Girl
So
power.
you're wearing yellow to the party.
Answer.
I'm coming.
Give me five, Justina. Look, you put him on the spot. Love
No
it.
five, no five. This is no five moment.
Is it yellow?
I am
Or,
going. I have now
If I
converted.
come, I know what I'm
my,
wearing.
I converted my beliefs
Nice.
into Rastafari, and I
Ah.
will come red, yellow, and green.
Yo,
you already
you're
know.
an asshole because you just stole my idea. I was gonna say I'm coming like coming.
Yo,
dressed like a Jamaican.
is
I have
a lot of
colors
people
on.
do that.
For real?
Colors.
If I show you my ass, that means stop. If I show you my green bando, it means
Go.
touch him.
That's what I said
Shout out to
last year.
Justina in the
Yellow
bills.
shoes?
Justina
Last year,
music,
last year
bugging
I
out
actually
over
walked
here.
in with a red shirt and some a red and yellow shirt and a green condom on.
Who did that?
I did. I did.
Nice.
Wait, so you had your dingling hanging out?
No, I didn't have it. I just had it inside just in case. You know what I'm
Just in
saying?
case?
It gets wild at these boat
Damn,
parties. You know,
really?
it gets
Oh
wild.
wow, I need to.
Oh, my
okay,
God.
I
It
now
gets
come to
wild.
this party.
You have to. Shout out to Justina, who's
Wow.
putting Lou Hef on the spot. I love it.
Lou
Shout out to
Hefner.
your music. You're hearing your stuff. You have the diversity. You wild. You rhyme. You sing.
I'm telling you,
Hip hop.
I
yo.
play the guitar.
Wow. What other
I
instruments
do
you
the
play?
two-step on stage.
She's like a quadruple,
little
triple
bachata.
threat.
Okay, okay.
She's a threat.
Yeah, she's like a 5 threat. Like, you know, most people could sing, dance, and
She's an
act. You know what I'm
artist, true
saying?
artist. She has
Yo,
all
she's
the
like a 5
intricacies.
threat. She plays music. You know what I'm saying? She does acting, plays
Got
sports.
Yeah, I got a mean hook shot if you wanna
See, you-
take it to the basketball court.
And she
Lil
got a
Hef.
mean kick. Got some. She's an
I got them
athlete.
soccer skills.
All around
Skills.
state athlete. You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
more? What
Wow.
more? Wonder
Very
Woman.
talented.
And beautiful.
And beautiful.
Thank you.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? You feel you're gonna brand
Rehab.
me
Nah,
right
I'll
next
tell you
to
why.
What happened? Talk to
The
me.
plan is Valentine's gonna come out.
Okay.
It's gonna do its numbers. I'm gonna get this video on Vivo. Social media is gonna go crazy. So right now I'm at like 4,000 Instagram followers. I'm gonna come back to the mmeradio.com Get Focus show. End of the summer is gonna be at like 30K.
Nice.
It's gonna be buzzing, and then it's just gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. I'm gonna get a TV show from there. It's gonna keep going. I'm gonna start getting money. Oh my God, my fashion's gonna be up. I'm gonna be walking around wearing all crazy types of shit, crazy whips. Start doing drugs, make a lot of money, and be in rehab.
Everything except
No,
for
I'm
the
just
last
kidding.
part.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'm focused. You know, no pun intended, because we're on the Get Focused show. But I just see the album going really well. You know what I mean? Going on a tour, world tour, getting the music out there, getting a lot of sales, getting this money up, just branding myself. I plan to, you know, keep it going with the fashion blog, keep it going with my music, put the music out there, good videos, relate to the people, get the fan base up, and just get money and keep it going. And you know, I don't plan just to stay in music. I want to expand. Like I told you, I started in theater. I want to do the acting. I hope when I'm 50, I'm on Broadway. My plan for after being a recording artist, I want to go into Broadway.
I love
Because I love to
Broadway
act and I'm
plays.
theatrical. I'm a theatrical
I
bitch.
love Broadway plays. Shout out to that. We actually always do that. That's awesome art to keep it alive. It's just
Beautiful.
What is,
beautiful.
The Tony Awards.
You can win a
So
Tony.
hopefully you'll get a Tony.
I would
One
love to
day.
get a Tony, a bowl of macaroni, a Grammy, all that shit. You know what
You
I
know
mean?
who was the first? You guys are Puerto Rican. Who was the first Puerto Rican female ever to win a Tony, Grammy?
Maria Conchita Alonso.
No, the one from
West Side Story.
West Side Story.
Rita Moreno.
Rita Moreno.
Oh, nice.
She won a Tony, Grammy, and an Emmy. That's like
You go,
Damn.
girl. I didn't know
She's
that.
Puerto
A
Rican.
Tony, Emmy, and a Grammy.
All 1 year.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say Jenny from the Block.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't know.
Nah, way back.
No, no,
way
no.
Back. That was,
I definitely would have said Maria Conchita Alonso. She won a.
she's
She
not Puerto Rican though.
she is Puerto
What's that
Rican.
woman's name who
Yes,
used to
Maria
read the
Conchita
lottery? You are listening to Yolanda
Yolanda
Vega. Was she Puerto
Yolanda
Rican?
Vega.
Yolanda Big. I don't know if she's Puerto Rican.
I love you Puerto Ricans. I love Dominicans too.
I'm Dominican.
Are you? I love Dominicans.
I,
I was taught Spanish by Dominicans. They tell me
Yeah.
I speak like a Dominican.
once again, if you want to speak to Justina, number is
Call up.
973-679-4037.
Only if you're Dominican though. No,
Only if you're
playing.
Dominican. Que lo que?
And not have
Que
a
lo que,
relaxer.
coñazo,
If you're not Puerto Rican, she
diablo.
don't like Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying?
No,
HPV
Puerto
having
Rican or
motherfuckers.
Dominican.
Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
I do. I like Puerto Ricans. And
I
Dominicans.
any words of advice you have to up and coming artists, especially
With diverse
female
backgrounds,
artists,
females.
just as yourself?
Any advice? I would say just don't let them put it in your butt. No, you know what? Honestly, to get real for a second, the game is really dirty for a female, and people will take you and use you and abuse you and push you as far as you're willing to be pushed.
Right.
So I could have been on before now if I was willing to do certain things and go certain routes. I've been offered everything from the highest up that you get in the game. So basically, as a female, you know, it all depends how you want to get there. Me, I look at it, I believe in my talent, I believe in who I am. So I wasn't willing to compromise myself because then it's like not believing in my talent. Not to say I'm not ratchet and crazy, but if I'm gonna be ratchet and crazy, I'm gonna be on my own terms. I'm not gonna do it in order to, you know, get something from someone. So as a female, you kind of just have to keep what your beliefs are, keep them intact, because people will twist you like a pretzel if you let them. So,
That's
and you know, keep a good team around you and keep people around you that care about you and you know, have your best you know, concern at hand, because it's crazy for a female, and it is a lot harder for a female in this game, in any vein of the game, whether it's radio
Very much
or as a recording artist or acting. Everything's harder for a female, because if you're willing to, you know, do certain things, people push you to the limit, and then you might do and you might not even get it. You know how many stories? Every time I go to Cali, I hear stories about, you know, actresses, whoever wants to get on, and then they do this, that, and that with the third. Nothing comes from it. So you just have to, as a female especially, you got to keep your head on straight. And make sure you put on a female condom before you get head.
Yes.
HPV is on the loose.
Can you get it from a guy licking you?
He
I
could,
don't know if he can give it to you by licking you.
I don't
Making me
know.
nervous.
It's sexually
I'm starting to
sexually
sweat up
transmitted.
here at the get
Yeah,
focus.
it's so
I'm
cute.
starting
that
to sweat.
Justina was like, "Listen, man, I didn't know this shit was this serious. I'm scared, but I feel her though,
I'm
and
starting
it's
to
true."
sweat.
Yes.
Nah, but where can everybody find you? And just find your music, find your fashion, just get the Justina music experience.
The best way for people to call me, not to call me. The best way for people to find me on the web is www.justinamusic.com. That'll bring you, that's like my main portal, bring you everywhere else. My fashion blog is www.justinafashion.com. My Instagram and my Twitter are at Justina Music, and my Facebook is /Justina Music with a K, because some hoe took the C.
Uh-oh.
Didn't she know that all my sites are supposed to be congruent to each other?
Justina Music, yeah.
Yeah, but if you go to JustinaMusic.com, you can find me everywhere.
Nice.
You should put it Justina Music with a C and then add like a number to it.
And
You know, I was thinking about it, but I didn't want it to get confusing.
and you had an event, I believe, last Friday, right?
Yes.
I was trying to get to, but the
You guys gotta
confusion
come
was.
next month.
I'm definitely there.
Yes. What? Talk to us. Tell everybody what that event
It was right.
here.
It was right before the boat. It was the day before the boat.
Oh,
and
that
I was
Friday?
running around
Yeah, shout
collecting
to
money
Paula.
for tickets
Paula,
and all that.
Paula
Shout to
came through
Paula.
real quick. Shout to Paula and Jenny. But so yeah, I host this event once a month. It's called the Rock and Rage Showcase, and I put artists on to perform, and it's just really like a good way for people to connect with each other. I've always been like a connector my whole life. I'm not the type to be like, oh, that's my contact and you can't have anyone who knows me. Like, all my people know each other, and they'll say, "Yo, just introduce," because I put everybody on. Because I figure like when you block, people from each other, and you block other people's blessings, you block your own blessings.
No, definitely, I agree.
So I do the showcase once a month, and I don't make the artists pay to get on like most people do, because really, most artists that perform, they ain't bringing many people. They might be bringing a couple people, 5 people. The 100 people who are out there, they're my people. So I'm showcasing the talent to my people. So I do that once a month just to give back to Jersey and show love, because a lot of people don't like to do things in Jersey or get that Jersey.
Where do you do
movement
this
going.
at, Justina?
It's at Thirst Lounge in Haledon, which is it's right here. It's right in Belmont Ave. It's Old Celebrities.
Oh, okay,
That's
yes.
celebrities.
Old Celebrities.
And it's really nice in there. Like, I'm cool with the owners. Those
I
are
did a
my
couple
people.
of things in celebrities. I did a fashion show a while back before they
Okay.
changed over like 2 years
But
ago. So shout out
girl,
to them.
since the new owners took over, it's really, really nice inside. They
Beautiful.
redid everything. So I do
And,
that once a month.
What's the date so we could definitely support?
I didn't lock in June's date yet. I'm gonna lock that in this week. The 29th is a Friday.
That's a Saturday.
Okay, it might. Oh no, it can't be the 28th. I have a show. I gotta see. I might. It might be the first week of July.
Awesome.
So
okay.
I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that.
Definitely,
But I have some big shows coming up. This week's kind of crazy. June 6th, which is a Thursday. I'm at a Go-Go Lounge in Linden. June 7th. I love the strippers.
You love the
And I told them while I'm on stage performing, they can shower me too. But it's called Taboo.
Shout out to the strippers.
Yes, I'm friends with a lot of strippers. It's
Damn,
called
I love them
Taboo's Men's Club.
Taboos.
That's on Thursday. Friday night, I'm at I think it's called On the Rocks. It's down South Jersey. It's down the shore. Saturday, I'm at Shannon Rose in Clifton.
All right.
And then and then I go to Miami for 3 days. But the day I get back, June 12th, if you guys can make it out, is my biggest show coming up, Webster Hall.
Wow.
June 12th, Webster Hall, performing with some of my homies that I met at the Warped Tour. Shout out to Zoo Troop. But June 12th, Webster Hall. And then June 14th, I'm at Santos.
Oh, Santos Funhouse?
Yes, I'm getting awarded with the two that.
I gotta go. I love that spot. I
You
haven't
should
been there.
come. I'll get you the info.
what are you
MTV
doing?
is gonna be in the
Awarded?
building. I'm getting the 2013 Female Grinder Award.
Nice.
Yeah, they just told me this week, so I was hyped.
That's
MTV will be there
awesome.
filming. I'm performing and I'm getting the award. That's the 14th at Santos. And then the
Santos is pretty
15th, I'm
dope.
going to Cali. And I got a show out there on the 15th. The rest of June is like insane for me.
I love it. I
Love
love
it.
it.
Keep
I love
on
it.
But I
Grind,
want to
girl.
add the
All types of
29th to the
stuff.
calendar, so we gotta talk.
She wants to
Yes.
be on the.
I'm a perform in all green like it's a go.
Oh.
When
okay,
I perform,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna just be in like a green bikini.
And then
Hey.
no, you should do like a green top and then shift to the red bikini.
I
Yeah, like
definitely-
you thought you could get it till you got down to the
Boom.
bottom.
You know what I'm saying? And then just break down to a yellow one. Damn.
I like it. Just like
Part.
yeah, 3
Yes.
parts, 3 songs, and each outfit I'll strip down.
You could be like,
Word.
I like
hold
that.
up. Oh, wait, around. Atialo. Like
Exactly. No, I like that. I like that. But yeah, the rest of June is really crazy. But you could check JustinaMusic.com to get all the dates and all the info. But definitely June 12th, Webster Hall. Come check me out.
Nice.
Have to
Busy
get
girl,
Focus Crew in the
busy.
building.
That's right. I'll definitely go check you out. It'll be fun. Good for you, girl. You grinding, you getting it.
Yeah, girl. Like I try to do a little bit of everything, cause you gotta have your hands in a couple pots.
That's right.
You know.
And the energy is all love. You welcome anytime up
Where
here.
is this thing gonna be at? The awards that you're getting?
Santos Funhouse.
That's at Santos, yeah, in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
I don't
You
know
should go.
that I've ever been there.
I've been there 2 years. I remember there was what's his name used to be a resident. He used to DJ once a month. Like the guy Q-Tip. Q-Tip.
Oh, Q-Tip.
Mhm.
Okay.
And a friend of mine. I met a party back in the day. Hood Chef. You ever heard of the Hood Chef?
You ever heard of the Hood Chef?
You ever heard of the Hood Chef?
When you get
Yeah.
famous, you gotta have him cook for you, yo.
Yeah,
Hood
yeah.
Chef
He's
is
super
my
cook.
dude. He's crazy.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
him
Familiar?
for. Actually, the Warehouse interviewed him not too long ago.
Yeah,
him and
yeah, he
Old
makes the
Butcher.
tiger sandwiches, and
I've been telling you
I'm
about
actually
him.
trying to get him on the boat. It's a
And-
little
Okay,
process to
boat
go.
party, that would be
Yeah,
awesome.
and because it has a kitchen, so
He has like this party.
he cooks for
movement.
Fabulous.
He cooks for a lot of people. I told you about
What
him
does he
2
cook?
years
Like,
ago.
what does he
The
special?
hood, it's the hood chef. for a
So
reason.
he specializes in like
Grilling. Like
The
he has
Hood
something called
Chef.
tiger
He makes
sandwiches.
The Hood Chef.
He makes
Kebabs.
Yeah, like
He's
he'll
make
make,
pernil.
So he
Like
don't
a
just
pot
make
roast
like
sandwich.
fried chicken. He makes
No.
Spanish stuff.
He
Everything.
makes everything.
But it's not like a regular like you're not gonna get like fried chicken and
Real-
mac on the side.
yeah,
Me and her went to
It's
his
a
friend. He has a restaurant in Brooklyn.
Real quick, we got a quick call.
Alright.
Caller, you on the Get Focused show. What's your name? Where you
Get
from? Where you
Focused.
repping?
Yo, Dice no better out of the state. What's goody? Just that.
Who's this? Dice?
Yes, ma'am.
What up, Dice Mo Better?
What's goody, Just?
What's going on? Thank you for calling in. Well, I'm over here at the Get Focused show, and we're talking about
Yo.
everything we got coming up soon. What are you up to?
Okay, man. I'm waiting for your music. When it's coming out?
The new album is coming out like end of summer, early fall. But the first video off the album is dropping real soon. It's called Halloween. So
And it's gonna be on Vivo.
yes.
Halloween? Halloween?
Yeah, cause Dice scary bitches all looking like Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. You already know.
You know I got a big show coming up June 12th at Webster Hall. You coming?
Of course I'm coming. All you gotta do is let me know.
I appreciate
Time
that,
is
Dice.
going past, and you should have been there, man. You just doing good.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's
Shout out to
music.
Dice. Dice is one of the homies who have been supporting me for a long
Shout out
time.
to Dice.
Holding me down.
Thank you so much for calling in, Dice.
I love you, Dice Mo Better.
I love you back.
Shout out to
babe.
Passaic.
Listen, man. Do your thing.
Yes,
Bye,
sir.
honey.
All right.
Yes, so that was Dice from Passaic.
You
I
know
just-
Dice?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no, no,
But I
no.
figured you
But
might.
I probably do
You
know
probably
him.
do know.
Who knows? You know what I'm
You
saying?
know Live Dice?
I've always been down
probably
Route 80, and Route 80 leads to Route 20 to Route 21, which is on my way to my crib. So I love the Route 80 album, the
Thank you,
mixtape.
guys.
It is very, very dope. I can't wait till the album comes out. I will definitely cop it. Are you gonna release it on iTunes? How is this album gonna get distributed?
I actually just so I don't know like if because I was never like really forthright with it, but I was signed to SRC Universal,
Okay.
and Universal went under in September.
Oh wow.
Past
Yes.
September. So all the artists were disbanded. There's only like there weren't many artists on the label. It was like me, Akon, Asher Roth,
Yes, it was, yeah.
Leona Lewis, not Leona Lewis. What's the other singing chick? It'll come to me. But no, she had that single. It'll come to me. But anyway, the only artist of the label who got picked up by another branch of Universal was Akon.
That's right.
I was the newest signee, so I was one of the people who got Melanie Fiona.
Melanie Fiona.
I was one of the artists who got disbanded. So what I did, you have a caller, I think.
Oh, hold on. Caller, you on the Get Focused show.
Who is this?
Hello.
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 Who is this? What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from your anus, and
You're an
it's
asshole.
dark down here.
Of course, it's Sage and Tyler. Hola, Sage in here.
Yo, are you
Hey,
calling
what's
us
up,
from
Dal?
Europe?
Yes, I am. I'm actually physically in Madrid, Spain. You can hear the buffaloes snorting in the background. And
Wow.
it's pretty good. I just wanted to say what's up, guys. That's it.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
What's popping?
Thank you for
What's
interrupting
crack-a-lagging?
the goddess.
Yeah,
Well, I got a little
Justina
starstruck.
talking.
I got a little starstruck because I heard Justina, and then I just wanted to sign
loves
Justina
you.
because
Oh, pero
I
you're
think
so
she's
cute.
dope. But I got a little starstruck on my own show, on the show. The show I'm from.
Lito.
Aw, Sajin, you're so sweet. I might see you on the 29th. What color are you wearing?
See, that's who you're gonna have
I'll
to
be
talk to about because
wearing
Sage and Tyler's in
green.
charge of
You be wearing green?
performances.
Oh, Sage and Tyler, we were saying that I should probably be one of the performers on the 29th.
Oh, there
I'll
you
just
go.
be
I
getting
know.
back into town.
I was listening to the show. It's a great show, great interview. You guys are doing some really good stuff
My
tonight, man.
balls.
Oh, gracias, señor Sage.
You made my left testicle warm.
Wow, my right one got warm, Lou. How is that like North Star, South Star?
We should join them together like the psychiatrists, the balls, and the psychiatrists. You know what I'm talking about? What are they called? Concentration balls?
The Benoit balls.
Benoit balls.
Benoit ball?
No, the ones that
Let your balls slap each other?
Yes. That's what I want to do.
Ball
That's what I
slapping.
do.
The algorithm? What are they called?
What's it called again?
I don't know. That's some other
They're like
shit.
Boom, that you pull it up and it just smacks into the other ball. Yes.
Tension balls.
I want our balls to do that.
The Benoit balls. That's the sexual balls for the Kegel shit.
I was with you. I thought
That's
he was
the
talking about
Kegel stuff. We're like Benoit
I
balls.
thought he was talking about that.
Who's
too.
doing Kegels?
All right, so real quick, totally off the topic. Guys, stop doing Kegel exercises in the gym, please.
Guys?
I saw a couple guys
No.
today at my
They
gym
for their asshole?
doing Kegel exercises.
For their ass?
You know the one that goes this way,
is
boom.
penis exercise.
No, you know what I'm talking about?
No, but Kegel's to tighten your puss.
And
Kegel
when-
is
and
what
when
I'm
was
doing.
Sage
I'm
at
doing a
this-
Kegel right now, and you
Our
can't
male
tell.
Kegels, so our
I'm
male
doing it right
Kegels
now.
and
Me and
female
Justina like
Kegels.
battling each other.
They are men
We're like,
Kegels.
who's
It
doing
originated
faster?
with female Kegels, though. It originated female
Is it better to
Kegels.
do
Males
in
can
and
do
out,
it too,
in
and it
and
helps
out,
them
in
get
and
it
out.
harder and
Really?
Yo, it helps us do. Yo, men
How long did you hold for?
men could do Kegels,
Damn,
and
We'll talk
Gee,
behind.
You be knowing all the hell stuff. How long did you hold the Kegel for?
men could use
It's better to
Kegels
hold it
too.
because that's the same posture from your muscles in your
Guys are
abs,
wildin'.
abdomen, and your breathing. Think
But
about
I
it.
only
When you
feel
hold
my
your
ass
abs,
and my puss working when I do that. I don't feel my stomach working.
no,
Get
You could
focused
flex it.
after dark.
whatever. We'll talk about that behind the scenes.
Okay. Is Sajan on
We
the
are
phone?
still get focused.
Yes, I am.
All right, Sadie,
He's
thank you for
creeping, he's
calling.
stalking
Sajan, I'm gonna Facebook you, dude. We'll talk about the 29th.
All right, no doubt.
I'm gonna be wearing green panties and a yellow bra.
I'll wear my green thong.
Perfect.
Motherfucker, you only wear.
Satan,
You're only supposed to wear a green
you
thong
missed out on
in
the
our
lap
intimate
dance.
moments.
You
I missed out on my lap dance.
That's
Really?
right. You were supposed to give you a lap
Ah,
dance, Sage, and
shoot.
you didn't show up.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Messed
On
up.
that note, peace out, homie.
All right, peace out.
Talk to you later. Go
Peace
do
out.
your nose Kegels, niggles.
So, Pedro, what happened was you were saying how my album was coming out.
Yeah. So what happened with the whole
So-
situation? With
So anyway, I didn't want to jump right into another label because then you get signed to a label and you sit there, blah blah blah. So, I signed a distribution deal, and my album is getting distributed through Orchard. So, it'll be available for download and people can buy it online. And, up until the point where we distribute it, we'll be dropping videos, probably like maybe one a month or every kind of month and a half. I have to see how it works with Vivo because, again, I'm new to the Vivo.
For what I'm seeing,
Vivo machine.
that's working a lot more for independent because a lot of those contracts and artist prize are like really like signing, not signing away your life, but it's a lot for because of the way that downloadable music, the distribution, you're probably getting a better deal that way. So I'm awesome to you that you're able to.
This way's a little bit better. I get to keep more money
See?
and I have more
Exactly.
freedom, and so
Awesome.
I'm happy with
Smart
it.
businesswoman, you know.
And then if not, I just start stripping.
That's right. I'm on
Hey,
the same.
Cat Stacks
I
did
ain't
it.
doing-
Cat Stacks did it. You know what I'm saying? Could work out.
I ain't doing my Kegels for nothing.
Where's Pat? Where's Cat Stacks?
On
that note,
any shout outs you want to give?
shout outs, Bo.
I want to shout, the whole Get Focused team.
You made me
Thank
blush.
you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me up here. I appreciate it. Shout out to Shy Bugs, my brother. Shout out to my manager, Lee Resnick. Chris, my media dude. Nino, my bunny. My whole Wild Bitch crew. Shout out to De Niro and the Brat. And shout out to Shauna. And, all the females getting on my album.
Nice.
And shout out to all the listeners, man. Shout out to Dice. Thank you for calling in.
Yes,
and
thank
everyone.
you.
Everyone listening out there, just, thank you for riding with me and following the movement. Shout out to Jersey, JustinaMusic.com, at Justina Music. Follow me on Instagram. I have naked pictures. Well, I'm
Yay.
just kidding. But usually when I say that, I get a few. Well, actually, I did a fashion show over the weekend. It was a Brazilian bikini fashion show. So I do have some scantily clad new photos on my Instagram. But find me on JustinaMusic.com. And, thank you to the Get Focused show for having me up here.
And Mr. Timmons, I need some new music, please, for the radio. The last song I think I got was either Dreamer. I think I did get BFF. It was either BFF or Dreamer. They say I'm a dream.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's doing a video for that right now.
So yeah, shout out to my dude, man.
Shout out to the
Very
whole So
good dude.
Amazing crew.
Very, 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 very good dude.
Best.
You want to do a quick little recap on Summer Jam real quick?
Quick Summer Jam.
The shows got extended because Justina's here.
Yes.
That always happens. You know what I'm saying?
We love it,
I
man.
actually
We're
wanted
chilling.
to keep talking about more. I think we're gonna have to do like a Justina hour.
Yeah.
Like, Justina
when the album drops,
Lollapalooza.
I'm gonna have a lot
You-
to talk about.
Oh, we definitely have to have you up here.
Yes.
Yes.
I want my autograph copied with an autograph thong wrapped
Yes.
around it. Yes.
I'm gonna
We could
take
go
the
to-
thong off on
Yay,
air
says it,
and
fuck
autograph
you,
it.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna wear 3 thongs, take them off on air, and autograph them.
And one's not for Sajin.
And 1 for Sajin. 4
Sajin might
thongs.
smell it.
Sajin can have.
I'm gonna give him the one that was actually on the
No,
skin.
Yeah, on the
Sajin
skin,
can have
on the-
your
on the
bodyguard's
cookies.
sharded underwear.
Why
Because
you
I know
think
next
it-
time you're gonna come up here, you might come up here with the bodyguard.
fail,
So
Sajin.
whatever
Sajin's
dirty.
security guard you got,
dirty.
and you know them cats is big, so they shart all the time.
Yeah, they must.
So you get a signed autograph next to the shart. Justina Valentine.
You're terrible.
So, quick Summer Jam recap. Obviously, Summer Jam has been on everybody's topic. Definitely one of the dopest concerts every year they do. So,
Wu-Tang. That's all I gotta say.
yeah. So 50,000 people. Okay, 50,000 people up in a crowd. So the vibe is live. Obviously, everybody is fucking partying, chilling. Everything's going crazy. So obviously, since you mentioned that Wu-Tang was the anticipated, you know, it was a 20-year anniversary for them, and it was a 20-year anniversary for actually the 197 Summer Jam. So this was big. This was Summer Jam 20. So Wu-Tang definitely came out and killed it. They did all of their hit records, each and every single one of them, and every single one of them was on stage. Unfortunately, rest in peace, ODB.
Yes,
They did have his
Whoa,
son
whoa.
take his verse though and
I
and
still love
own
that
it.
shit.
He came out on Summer Jam
Yeah, he
stage
looked
in
like
front
a
of
lot like
50,000
ODB.
people and did his dad's verse. You know what that is? Like, whoa.
Whoa.
So
Still love
Chris
that
Brown
shit.
performed. French Montana closed the show.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they had to cut his performance a little bit short with
Yeah,
the whole
his
rain
set
and
was
everything. His set was cut.
A$AP
But
Rocky performed through the rain.
But before they cut him off, he brought out some great heavy hitters. So he had Rick Ross with him.
Of course.
So that was like,
Lil Wayne.
yeah, of course. He brought out Lil Wayne, which the crowd went crazy when Lil Wayne came out because he just started like jumping up and down and he just like really amped up the crowd. So I gotta give him that. A$AP Rocky, loved him. He came out a little bit late. Like they were waiting for him to come out, and they were like, he's ready to come out, but it took him a while to get to the stage.
people started getting
but when
a
he
little
came
anxious,
out,
but
they
he
were
killed
anxious.
it.
But when he came out, he fucking murdered the stage.
Through the
Murdered
rain,
the
we were
stage.
soaked and wet. I'm
Yeah.
talking about he did. I love.
It was extremely hot that day though. So when the rain came, people went bananas. They loved it. It just started becoming like,
Yeah, I look like
thank you
Richard Simmons.
Jesus,
The
the
shit was,
rain
like,
just came
strong.
down. It was amazing though. It was great to be underneath the rain and see this
It
performance.
was dope though. Everybody was just like
But
screaming.
highlights of the night, I have to say, Fabulous brought out Little Kim.
Little
So
Kim came out.
she killed it because
She
you
did,
know
Stay
he
That
brought her out
Bitch.
repping Brooklyn.
If Peter Piper bust them, they probably never.
Nice. What
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, that she came out obviously as a feature. He just brought out like one person.
Brooklyn.
So
she did that song.
she did that shit.
I heard
would've
Foxy was supposed to be there and
Yeah,
she
I heard
made it
she
late.
didn't show up.
Queen Bee?
Stupid.
No, she made it late.
Yeah,
she
she
made
came-
it,
Or Bella
came late.
Mafia.
Stupid.
and she started
That was the
crying.
first- that
And
was
she
on
started
Hardcore.
crying and
Because
she
that
went
was her
to
Hardcore.
second chance again this year to make it to her 97
I'ma
stage,
stay
and she
that
didn't
bitch.
make it. No, she didn't make it. Stupid. Because last year she was gonna come out with Nicki, and the whole thing happened. They didn't come on stage. So this year she was supposed to come out, and she came late like a dummy.
Who was the biggest
No.
surprise?
Mariah.
I don't
think
know
so, a lot
about
of
was the
people- I
biggest
thought that
because
she was gonna
I
come.
knew
Lil'
she was
Kim.
gonna be there. I knew she was gonna be there. Little Kim was my biggest surprise
Lil' Kim was
because
a surprise.
that was left field. Even though I kept saying it, like with the whole thing that happened last year with Nicki, I was like, yo, this year
Did Nicki
if they
perform?
really, she performed with 2 Chainz. She came out, she did Bees in the Trap.
No,
and
she didn't do Bees in the Trap. She did
yes, they
Damn, I Love Them
did.
Strippers.
Yes, she did Bees in the Trap.
Oh
and
yeah,
Damn, I Love the
for
Strippers.
like 2 seconds, and she didn't even finish the whole hook. And then Rosenberg came out, and they did the whole made up thing. Like she didn't really like go through. Yeah, that was.
Oh,
No,
that-
they had. She did her verse for Bees in the Trap.
And I
But
was
it's-
super.
Yeah, you was gone.
Because
You was
I don't
gone.
remember. That shit was short to me. It was like
No, she definitely
Rosenberg
did
came
Bees
out,
in the
"Hello,
Trap.
my ass
When they were
like-"
done though, she
That
did
shit.
give Rosenberg a hug. So
She was like that hug when she does that face like.
yeah, but they did make up.
You know what I'm talking about? Like yeah, a
So-
little bit like.
If I was
Kendrick Lamar brought out Bone Thugs and Harmony.
if
he brought a ball.
yo if I was
he raps like them.
Yeah, well they're West Coast. But you know what I was disappointed? Bone Thugs and Harmony
from
did not
Cleveland.
do Crossroads.
they're from
No, they did
Cleveland.
not do that.
They're from Cleveland?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they're
from
from the
Cleveland.
Midwest.
No,
Midwest.
Oh.
one, nah.
His flow that Kendrick Lamar's doing, that's bon though.
Yeah. But they
When he
didn't
does that
do
team
Crossroads.
body.
So I was disappointed on that.
Also, they
I thought it was great to have them there, but they didn't do Crossroads.
it was a great thing because they've been around for at least 20 years as well too.
Yes, of course.
So,
Miguel brought out Mariah and J. Cole.
Did he kick anyone in the head?
No, he didn't.
Bitches be like, just left a Miguel
I know,
concert.
just let Miguel concert all fucked up, right?
Yeah, no huevo.
Kendrick Lamar though, he brought a lot of people because he brought out Schoolboy Q, so that was
Dope
that was
MC.
good.
Dope.
So now the most controversial part of the whole Summer Jam night was
I was confused about this as well.
Kendrick Lamar. After he comes on, he's done. Everybody thinks so. All of a sudden, somebody has a mic in their hand. Boom, boom, boom. Papoose is on stage, on Summer Jam stage.
Mind you, I'm like,
going
what?
off. And he's performing a song that nobody's ever heard. So now the program director of Hot 97, Ebro, he so-called said nobody even knew that Papoose was going to be performing. So it was kind of like a shock, and they all thought that, he kind of just like Little Mama Summer Jam, like I'm taking over,
did?
boom, performing,
Yeah,
yay! And nobody had a clue
Sound
what
what he
song
shout
he
out
was
to.
doing. Nobody had a clue.
I don't know what he
so
was
at
doing
the
on.
end,
Not a big song though.
no. Well, he was relevant. He could have did something, but he did something new, and it was just retarded. But at the end, though, he did shout out his wifey Remy, and he said that Remy Martin's coming out next year. So
That's all I caught. I was like, Remy coming on, and I heard something. I was like, who's
Yeah.
that?
How long Remy been locked up for?
yo,
For like
she got like
She got
She had
10
like 8
years. She
years.
got 10 years, but
Oh,
since it was a
it's been
violent
like
crime, she
8.
did 8.
8,
She
yeah.
had to do 85% of her time.
Wait, Remy's been locked up for 7
Yep.
years?
Since 2005.
Next year,
How old is
baby.
Remy now?
8 years.
How old is
No,
she?
2006.
She's probably like our age, so she's probably like 30.
31.
Nah.
That's why she comes out
31,
tomorrow.
30.
8 years. She had to do 8 years. 'cause
Yeah,
of a
8
violent
years.
crime.
She comes out next
She's like
year.
32.
She
So
got locked up at like 23.
That's
Yeah.
harsh.
yeah, right.
Shout out to her. I hope she gets it together. She
Yeah.
comes
So
back.
I
she
do
was
know
like,
shout out
fuck
to
with
her.
Remy.
Oh, hell
I
yeah, of
need
course.
it.
Yo.
I gotta read. I love her.
I met Remy before. Shout out to Gungi. I was in Gungi's
I
office,
fucks with
and
her.
she was there, and we
Yeah.
had a
Dope chick.
conversation.
She was
and shit like that.
definitely a
Yeah,
dope chick.
Remy's a shit.
Mhm.
But I'm curious
I
to
like
see
Papoose
what
a lot too,
I'm,
though.
I'm curious to see what it would be like for her to come out now that Nicki done completely went past, because her and Nicki has a past. They actually have a past before Nicki was Nicki.
Remy is gonna go
Off.
berserk when she gets out because everyone's gonna want to work with her, and she is a true female MC.
Yeah, she is.
Pretty.
Yes.
She
is
did
gonna
all the battles. She
run
battled
shit.
Pun.
And I'm sure she sat there in prison and wrote
Run.
a billion songs. She must have written
I
like a
think
billion
Remy
songs.
is gonna do well when she gets out.
I
I
really
hope
want her
so.
to do well.
I'm curious. I would love to hear some more music of her.
Was she locked
I
up
w-
against stabbing someone?
No,
The
she
shooting.
shot.
She
She shot
shot
somebody.
She didn't
She-
kill him.
No, but she accidentally shot her friend in the stomach.
Well, thank God she didn't kill him.
No,
Really,
she didn't.
'cause-
Yeah.
Oh, I made an example.
No, it's
Yeah.
true.
I made an example out of her ass.
Hell yeah, they did.
Okay. Anything else about something?
Nope, that's part of it. Just a bunch of fans jumping up and down in the rain after
Party,
a hot
party,
day,
party.
a long day. We tailgated, we partied all day, and it was so awesome and so worth
I got a little
it.
bit of a tan.
Yeah, I do. I got a little tan too.
can see
'Cause I was
it
grilling
glistening.
underneath the sun. So,
Alright.
Cocoa butter.
So real quick,
Definitely.
this show is sponsored by Veridian. That's power with a purpose. Save 20% on your electrical bill by logging on to www.veridian.com/help and save. And save 20% on your bill. No contracts, no cutoff costs, no sign-up fees. What else? That's it.
That's it.
Also, the show is sponsored by Jersey Pump.
Pump
That
it up.
protein,
Pump
fitness supplements, 25 grams of protein. It has everything you need for when you're definitely going beast in the thing. So unleash the beast and find the gladiator in you.
Spartan time.
www.jerseypump.com. Get yours now. Also, the 29th, it is going down. The traffic light affair. Green if you're single, red if you're taken, yellow if you don't know what's going on. We're gonna have 3 performers. Like I said, all male review for the ladies. It gets crazy, as the ladies told you before.
Damn,
Do you
baby,
and Sage
some
and dance?
stories.
I dance only. Well, Satan only dances when there's guys there, but you know, sometimes that doesn't thing. Me, you know, I'm more of a personal. You know what I'm saying?
Personal
you're a
battler.
personal stripper.
Yes. You know.
You only go in the back room.
He's on
give
co-op.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
corner.
I only go to the champagne room
Okay.
all day.
That makes
He's
sense.
a
You know what I'm
pricey puta.
Yep. I have I have a backpack full of female condoms.
Nice.
Next week we're
Green
gonna have
ones
Johnny
at that.
JC and I forgot the name of the model we have.
From Knucklehead Promotions.
Yes, from Knucklehead Promotions. Shout out to John. That
John,
he came
thank
through
you,
the
John,
show.
for calling.
Yeah, it's a great interview and yo, they're doing big things, man.
Yeah.
Definitely doing big things. So if you're a model and you're serious about your craft, log on. Well, just Google, Bing, whatever it is, Knucklehead Promotions. Shout out to a crew clothing.
Yeah, shout out to a crew. They were here last week.
They're gonna send a box for the clothing. D, you gotta give them the sizes.
Yes, I gotta make sure. Shout out to
yes.
Ryan, TD, all the guys from a crew. Shout out to Blast real quick. Also, yeah, just shout out to everybody who's listening in. Justina. Actually, you can find me on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram. I gotta get back on my game. I've been like a little bit like,
you better get back on your game.
DEE_luscious. Also catch me on Facebook, Denise C. Thank you, Justina. Thank you everybody for listening in, and check me out next week with my crew. Peace
Lady
and love.
G.
Find me at Instagram at BAWSS_lady. Find me on Facebook. Like my page, Lady G, search engine /MME Radio. You can find me on Twitter at LadyG_MME Radio. Definitely thanks to everybody tuning in. Thanks to all the countries tuning in. Thank you to the beautiful Justina. Definitely dope music. Look forward to seeing and hearing a lot more from you. And of course, John. So.
And you can find me on Facebook. Hit up my fan page, Lou Hefner. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, The Louis Effect, and you will have fun. I'll be putting up some crazy shit. I put some motivational shit. I put pictures of me. I mean, I
Do you dick pics?
no.
You shouldn't.
I know. I would
Guys,
never.
don't send dick
I would
pics.
never like
Yeah, we're showing all our friends making fun of you sometimes.
Yeah,
or
I would
Yeah, we're
never.
gonna show it. We're gonna show your fucking dicks. And don't do dick shadow. Don't do dick double
the dick
stun.
shadows.
Make
no.
sure your dick matches your balls.
We're gonna analyze. We're gonna zoom in the picture, and we're gonna be
No,
analyzing that shit.
Tell, we have a friend, and she knows who she is.
She's
We
the
love
queen
you.
of
She's
the dick
International
pic.
House of Penis.
Yes.
And she got sent a guy who sent a fake
International
dick
House of
picture.
Penis.
Fake. It was not his.
It was
penis.
on the TV. Who takes a picture of a dick picture in the TV and your balls
A famous
are
dick
pink?
pic. Who takes a picture of a
I
famous dick
swear.
pic? Who does that?
Like, that's not your dick. That's
That is.
Stevie J's dick.
Oh, weird.
Dick pics
I hate.
are not in.
And also shout out to Benetton for the snap.
Yeah, Benetton.
Always
dope
doing
snap.
something. I believe we're gonna have him on the show at the end of this month. We have the new video for Mute Moolah. Like I said, just type in Benetton in your Google bar, whatever, ask.com, whatever the case is.
Ask.com?
Ask.
Oh, ask. I was like, what's ask?
Damn, what are you thinking about?
I'm
And
sorry,
Justina,
my
one more
mind is the
time, your
gutter.
social networks.
Give them all the info.
I am ratchet.com. No, I'm just kidding. It's JustinaMusic.com, JUSTINA music.com, JustinaFashion.com, at Justina Music, Instagram and Twitter. It's all Justina everything. If you just Google it, it'll come up.
And tomorrow we're gonna have the main event from 8 to 10, and then we're back Thursday with the Sage and Tyler show from 10 to 12, with Liz Adams
And John.
Dutch Vega, and a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a crazy show. Check them out. Also, what about Friday? We
Amber
have
Radio
Amber
Live. Yes, the best of EDM. I think they're gonna do EDM this week. If not, they're gonna do dubstep.
Yeah. Electric Daisy music.
Every week they do a crazy different and shout out to last week. They had a 14-year-old son and his father. They were like tag teaming.
Oh yeah, DJ.
On some hard dubstep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Amber Radio for that.
And then Monday we back with Warehouse Radio.
Warehouse Radio. Shout out to
And then
ladies.
Tuesday, it's back to
Paula with the
Testicle
MME.
Tuesdays.
Remember the
Oh
sign
yeah, the
that she did?
MME.
She was
said
like,
that's that. Shout out to
Where's
Paula because we are MME. We got you, Paula.
Shout out to the
Cut it out.
Paula crazy. Shout out to the girls. And that's it, right?
Yes.
MME family.
God bless.
God
Like I
bless
said, you
everybody.
can't love nobody till you love yourself. shout out to Justina Music. Like I said,
Make sure where you're licking your stick.
the next big thing.
Be careful.
Mark my word. Get that jersey
scared.
pump. See you next week. Peace.
The magnums
Peace.
up. Magnums.